Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your April 2023 general monthly reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. To all my subscribers and returning viewers, I absolutely love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all your support. If you are new to me, welcome. I do read intuitively, so don't go just based off what you see here on the 9-card spread, as I do channel throughout the reading for your monthlies. This will be a 9-card spread, beginning, middle, and ending of the month. I will also be pulling energy oracle cards and angel tarot as well. We will clarify as I need to throughout the reading, and your weeklies will be coming up next. So make sure that you are subscribed with your notifications turned on. Beautiful. Door to Spirit. I believe Libra also had that. So you may have Libra in your chart. You may be dealing or in connection with a Libra. Oh my God. They also had the Victory card here as well. I want to say they did. If it wasn't Libra, it may have been Gemini, but yeah, because I did theirs yesterday. And trust me, there have been readings in between. So you may have a connection with a Libra. You may be, you may have a lot of Libra in your chart, or vice versa. You may be a Libra with Cancer in your chart. You have the 7 of Air, which is the 7 of Swords. The Knight of Fire, so you do have it here twice. That is highlighting. And the Page of Fire. And something is telling me to pull one more card here. So I will. Right off the bat, I'm looking that, your major arcanas here are the Justice and the High Priestess. 3 of Earth is coming through. So the Justice and the High Priestess, I feel like there is this essence, this need to make things right. Oops, sorry if that moved. This essence and this need to make things right. I feel like there is something kind of like this nagging intuition. In other words, it's like consistently reminding you of making sure that anything that has been left undone, unsaid, that you clear the air, you close out chapters, you leave certain things behind, as well as certain people. I also get this feeling that if this is in regards to a relationship or a marriage or a business partnership, that you clear the air if someone here has felt as though they've been quite wounded by your words, your actions, your behavior, or the two of you have been wounded by an outside force, energy, person. And no, I don't mean like an actual wound, like a gunshot wound or anything like that. I mean like deeply hurt or saddened by someone, because you do have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Wands in the middle of this reading, which is a bit concerning about anything that's been kind of still lingering in your energy. With the energy oracle bringing forth the door to spirit, it does make me feel that you've got a lot of angelic guidance here, divine guidance that's coming through, especially if you have been dealing with unhealed wounds, trauma, whether you, your partner, could be, effects of a troubled childhood or a troubled past, whether that's you or your partners, if you are with someone. I just feel like this energy is kind of lingering around, perhaps affecting your relationship one way or another. It really feels as though the two of you have tried to work things through or leave it behind. So this could be, again, in a partnership relationship. It could be a family situation here as well, because you do have the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles does show parents with children and grandparents and pets. And so it's like this whole image of a family unit. So this could be in regards to something that had happened within a family unit, whether it's a loss, grief, a financial loss, abuse of some sort. I'm also hearing for some of you, it's not necessarily family, but rather someone in your workplace, your environment, where you say you guys are all family, but it's kind of unhealthy. It just feels like someone's here being taken advantage of. And so you have door to spirit here, your spirit guides, guardian angels. I'm feeling like there is this gust, this wind of energy of, I even feel like some of you may even all of a sudden get up one day or all of a sudden feel like this gust of wind that brings life into your life, like a breath of fresh air. However, I feel like you don't see it, feel it, know it, understand it at that moment. But if you look back, you can pinpoint a time of your life where perhaps you're thinking, things have really changed or up leveled or have brought a sense of clarity after whatever situation, right? I do get this very strong feeling that you are being divinely guided at this time. And the World card is really saying that at the end of this journey and you're ready to embark on a new one, that it's time for you to embark on this new transformational journey. So for some of you, you may be going through some sort of spiritual retreat journey, transformation. Some of you are really going within to really better understand. A lot of times people go through traumas or painful times or traumatic events, and there is this sense of kind of being on autopilot and not really understanding that some of those things in the past or perhaps even in your childhood has had like a major effect on you, right? On your upbringing, on how you live your life, on how you view people, how you view things in general, how you support yourself or lack thereof, or your children, your family. Maybe for some of you, it's like, I want to be just like my parents because they were awesome and amazing. And then for others of you are like, my parents were horrible. I would never do that to my own children. And I feel like there is that energy of lessons being learned. And so I do feel very strongly that you guys are most definitely closing one book, one chapter of your life and successfully putting it to a close, successfully putting it to an end, no longer worried about past pain, past traumas, or issues that have affected you in the present moment. You have this brand new understanding that just doesn't belong in your future or your future plans or your family or your relationship. I get this feeling that perhaps some of you did not have the best of examples when it came to certain things. I do also feel that there's a little bit of still like a immaturity, but not like childlike immaturity, more so egocentric. So the immaturity here is, when you're young, maybe you're in your teens, 20s, there's a lot of that competitive energy. There's a lot of that I'm better than that person, or why them, not me, or like they swear or they think they're better than me, but I'm going to show them. Like a lot of this competition, but it's very ego based. And I feel like the more that you are going through this feeling of clarity and wanting to, it just feels as though you're wanting to let that go, and you're almost looking at yourself through a different lens. Like, why was I ever like that? Why did I even say things like that? And it could be because for some of you, you may be a parent, you may be a mother, a father, and or you have children around you. Maybe you work with children, or perhaps you take care of children. That's, you have a job around children. You have nieces and nephews and little cousins that look up to you. And, and I'm hearing it's like you're the cool cousin, you're the cool aunt, uncle, whatever it may be. Like they really, really look up to you. But you're also noticing that, okay, I've lived my life a certain way, but where has it gotten me? And can I do better? And should I be doing better? And hell yeah, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better for me. I'm going to do better for them. I'm going to do better for everyone as a whole within my family. Very beautiful energy when it comes to that strong realization of, feeling like you're divinely guided. You're getting out of this ego-centered energy of fear and competition and worried about, not measuring up and not being good enough, to like, who the hell cares? I am who I am. I'm grounded. I'm secured. I feel good about who I am, what I do, how I love, feel, communicate, how I do whatever, fill in the blank, how I am with my relationships, my partnerships, my family. I'm a good human being. And, you know, I feel like that is enough, Cancer. That is enough. Okay. In the past, I feel like maybe perhaps you were kind of maybe even pitted with other people, whether it's in a family situation or in a work environment where it's like, well, you know, so-and-so is just doing amazing. And like, why can't you be like so-and-so, right? So it's kind of got you stuck in this head type energy. The Eight of Swords is really holding yourself back, very self-sabotage energy, but feeling like this energy of I'll show them, but then kind of being like, no, I'm not all in yet, you know? Like, it's like, I'm going to show them and I'm going to say what I got to say to get them off my back, but then there is something here that still holds you back. So there is that lack of follow through when it comes to bettering yourself or making, you know, promises to create new accomplishments for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles, I mean, she's very good with her money. And when it comes to growth, she's on it. She takes the time to plan, to nurture, to also analyze what's my next step. I want to make sure that I don't miss a beat here. And I feel as though you may have a little pushback when someone tries to pit you against another and in this energy of comparison, and your ego takes over and it's just like, you know, I'm going to show them, but then you're just like, why am I even bothering? Like, who is that inside of me that tends to react and push back that way? Like, that's not me. I know what I need to do. And it kind of keeps you stuck in your head energy. And so I feel like with this energy of I have nothing to prove to anyone but myself, my partner, my spouse, my children, you know, my family that matter, that are loving, caring, nurturing, and supportive. Not the people that are trying to put me in a competitive streak or, you know, in ego-based arguments and competition. And I feel like you've got someone around you, whether this is in your family or this is in your work environment, where you've got one person at minimum who talks a lot. They tell you so-and-so is saying something to you, and then they turn around and tell so-and-so you're saying this and that about them. And it creates this friction in an environment that you didn't even create, but that someone else created. And you can feel that tension, like you could cut it with a knife. And it makes you feel like, what did I do to deserve this? I'm trying to make my money. I'm trying to build wealth. I'm trying to grow financially and to grow as a person spiritually. I'm trying to succeed and be successful. And I feel like you're on the brink of big things, but there is this tension in the room that is absolutely horrible. So again, in a family environment, or within a business, you know, but is definitely surrounding the energy of family, wealth, stability, income. You know, if that is at your workplace and you're very dependent on this job and you're just like, well, I can't let this person get to me. I can't afford to lose this job. In any case, I feel like you are definitely, you know, moving in a more strategic way that should bring about a sense of peace. I feel like you're catching on that this person that's really like the shit starter, right? Starting all kinds of problems. I feel like you're slowly but surely detaching. Friend or family or coworker, doesn't matter. I feel like the less people see you interacting and talking and communicating with this person, the less likely others will believe that that is true, what this person is saying about you and that what you're saying about others. I'm sorry you're going through this, Cancer. It feels like a very, even between siblings, like it feels like I can see someone almost wanting to come up to you to clear the air, like, what's up? You've been saying this, or you've been, you know, talking about that. And it's very childish and immature, and it's going to kind of get you to a point of like, what the heck? Who said that? Like, that wasn't me. And I feel like the two of you can have a real conversation and then see who or what is the common denominator that will then, you know, assist you in ways of moving forward, right? Now, the Six of Swords does speak of moving forward, especially after the Nine of Wands here, because I feel like you've been there, done that. You've been caught in the middle of things that had like nothing to do with you because you didn't start it, but somebody definitely pulled you in and made you a part of it. And I feel like you've been like Mr. Nice Guy or Miss Nice, lady, trying to keep the peace and trying to be impartial. And somehow you just don't know how you got stuck in the middle, is how I'm hearing, because it wasn't your fault. I feel like you may have trusted the wrong people into thinking that they had your back or they were your friends, but they were really not so deserving of your friendship and loyalty. So careful who you share things with, okay? Towards the end of the month here, you've got the Justice and the High Priestess with the Knight of Cups. And as I had said, there is this feeling, and I picked it up in the very beginning, of this, like I feel like you need to make things right within a situation with communication. There is this energy of picking up that says, I don't know why this person, doesn't like me. I don't know why I get a bad vibe from this person. Like, I didn't even do anything to them. And I feel like the whole feeling of clearing the air, making things right. And I feel like it will be enlightening for you to really hear about what's being said to who and by whom. And there is this feeling of Knight of Cups energy where you make amends, you apologize, you clear the air. I also even feel as though some of you end up building a better friendship, partnership because of it. And then you realize who you can or cannot trust. The Seven of Air is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords in the regular deck, can be about deceit, irresponsibility, not taking accountability, lying, cheating, betrayal, that type of energy is sneaky, right? So with the Seven of Air in this deck, it is saying plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. So again, I do feel like you are sensing something is a bit off in a place, work environment, family situation, but I feel that you will approach things delicately and in a way that doesn't say, I'm here to put my foot down and push back, but rather I'm here to understand and figure out why you don't like me, or what the heck's going on, or why do I always feel that there's this conflict or this energetic rift between us. The Knight of Fire here twice, passionate, adventurous, energy of self-assured, but also restless. And it says a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So, like I said, be careful of how you address these things and how you approach. It's very important. I feel like there's a little bit more of that chip on their shoulder from the other person, not so much you, okay? Page of Fire is someone who's outgoing, creative, confident, and of course, mischievous. News of an exciting and new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. And the Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and be a team player. And I feel like that's what's going to happen between you and this person. If this is at work, if this is within a family unit and, you're trying to keep the peace, it just feels like you are the person that's the glue that keeps everything and everyone together, that pulls them in. And that's not a very easy, task. It's not at all. And everyone's got different personalities, and I feel that you have a knack for something like this, okay? So you have the card of Funnel, period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. And I did pick up on that energy that, now you'll know. Now you understand that perhaps misguided trust or friendship, but you will be okay after this. Beau, you are highly thought of. Of course you are. That's why you are able to bring in this sense of peace. Dealings with an older man. You have the energy here of older man, someone you may be dealing with, clearing the air with. It says dealings or relationship with an older man. An older man could be the one causing, you know, this grief as well. What else here? Oh, the card of wealth. Beautiful, beautiful card. I feel like it's your time, Cancer. Money is going to be looking very, very good this month. You will have an opportunity for more money to come in, a successful new endeavor if you recently applied for a new job or a promotion. If you have applied, I'm also hearing if you may have applied for financial assistance of some sort. Some of you may be applying for financial aid or grants or you know, the funding that you need to start a business or purchase a new home or an investment home. I feel like you're about to hear that it's about to get funded. And when I said that, the card of key flew out. So, you know, for some of you, it is very important that you are purchasing a new home, an investment home, something of that nature, a successful outcome to your problems. I do get this energy. Some of you may be receiving an inheritance. I don't get that very often. I know the Ten of Pentacles, it is 10:10 on my clock. I know that the Ten of Pentacles can be, you know, inheritance as well. I don't generally read it that way, but I definitely felt that energy come through here. So there could be some inheritance that you weren't expecting, or perhaps someone received an inheritance that they will be sharing with you. You also have the card of the chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. Clearly, there is this chain of events that allows you to clear the air and really get to the core person, problem, issue. At the end of the day, I do feel the energy of success is coming forward. The month of February is highlighted here, whether there was something of significant in the month of February or the next February. I'm also hearing birthday anniversary type around that time. You also have the card of egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. February is definitely highlighted here. So you could have been told that you were receiving a lump sum or some sort of money in February, or you may have applied for something back in February that you are just now receiving the money for in the month of April. Could have also been like your taxes, right? Pineapple, reconciliation, which I do get that energy here if it is with someone that you have not been getting along. Overall, Cancer, this is a very good reading. Just watch your back. Be careful of those that are trying to be intimidating, that are trying to hold you back, that are I get this feeling as they know how to get into your head and keep you in this negative state of mind. You're better than that, Cancer. You can do so much great in this world, especially when it comes to your career, your family, your finances, and keeping the peace in wherever there may be a rift here, okay? Cancer, that is your reading. Let me know how it resonates down below. Your playlist is here. Whatever the reading I have is here for you. Your weeklies are coming up next, so make sure that your notifications are turned on so when you know that I go live and when I upload. I will be taking some time off of my day job, my work, which means I will be going live. I'll have some time to go live. You don't want to miss out on that. I'm going to be doing the bonus reads for the signs with the most likes and the sign with the most views, as well as all signs bonus reading, whatever I feel called to that day. Have a wonderful month. Take care. Bye.